What an episode I've got for you guys. We've got Jeremy Buendia's latest physique update. We've got Bilal, almost had me thinking he's starting an OnlyFans page. We've got Kyron Holden taking out his first win in the last 2 years. We're talking about Australia's newest men's physique pro and so much more. So without further ado, let's get straight into this one. Let's talk about Mr. Fight for Five, Jeremy Buendia. And the guy is coming for those naysayers. He is putting in the work, conditioning. The final push, 15 days out. The weight cap is 187 pounds. He is currently 190 pounds fasted and 194.5 after a full day of eating. And I wish I looked this good after a full day of eating, because the guy is ready to prove a point. After Sasquatch, everyone was calling him out. Everyone was writing him off after his performance at Sasquatch. The guy took the title, so he's obviously not giving into what all the media and all the haters are saying. But like I said, he is on a mission to prove those haters wrong and to make them eat their words. And in typical Jeremy Buendia fashion, look how tiny that waist is. If this is anything to go by, Jeremy Buendia is going to be deadly in 14 days' time. And speaking of deadly, can we take a look at Jeremy Buendia's skull face? Skull face has entered the chat. You can tell this guy is digging, and he is digging hard. I have never seen Jeremy Buendia's face look like this after or before all his Olympia titles. He has never looked this sunken in. So it goes to show he's putting in the work, and he's, like I said, wanting to make those haters eat their words. Or it could be an attempt to start working on his Halloween costume, because seeing as Halloween's only a month away, the guys got a good skull face going on. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what Jeremy can do. And if this is anything to go by, this is definitely going to be the best version of Jeremy Buendia that we've ever seen. The king of the Legion Sport Festival, 5-time winner, Kyron Holden, has taken his first steps on stage since the Arnold 2024 this weekend at the Daytona Pro. Now, this guy is, I believe, one of the uncrowned Mr. O. I think he will be a Mr. O champion in the future, but he's kicked off his campaign, his 2026 campaign, I should say, this weekend with a win over there. And this is obviously going to give him that 1 pro win plus the 10 pro points. And what a physique Kyron has. He's got to be Mr. Naruto. I'm going to call him Mr. Naruto. That's one thing that I love about his posing, when he puts those 2 fingers up to the sky, right in between his eyebrows. I absolutely love that move. I've tried to mimic it before, but I just can't nail it as well as Kyron does. Now, looking at his physique, the guy is complete, man. He is so complete. And what I loved, and I don't know if anyone else saw this, but what I love so much about the lighting at Daytona is it suited his posing so much. Every time he would flick his arms out, the background would just light up in sync with it. It was like he was an action figure. It was like he was a superhero. Like, I don't know, it looked like he belonged in the Avengers or something, because it looked so cool. Now, he has made some serious improvements since 2024. The guy's obviously taken a 2-year off season. He had a bit of, I'm assuming he had some things happening in the background, which is the reason why he took so much time off. I haven't looked too deep into that, but that's what I would assume. But have a look at him. Bubbly, round, full, complete. The chest is amazing. His waist is amazing. His abs are so good. The delts, the arms. A lot of people think he's a little bit too big for men's physique, but I beg to differ, because the guy has men's physique written all over him. Like I said, looking at him from the back, rear delts, mid-back, thickness in the lats, just everything. There's just everything about Kyron just screams men's physique. And, you know, I'm hoping and I'm assuming that we will see Kyron at the 2026 Mr. Olympia. So I can't wait to see the guy back on stage at least another time this year. Hopefully gets the win, gets that 2nd pro win, and then that will send him straight to the 2026 show. Boys, when I saw this video pop up on my IG stories the other day, I thought, shit, Ali has changed careers. He's about to go down the OnlyFans route because, boys, I'm telling you, if someone saw this video pop up and I was in public, they would question my sexuality. I am 100% straight, by the way. Just want to make that clear. Even though us guys, we love to appreciate other men's physique, but damn, Ali Bilal has to be like 99% fat-free right now. 2 weeks out, he hasn't been as vocal as what he was at the start of his prep. I think now he's letting his progress photos do the talking because he is 100%. I don't even know what to say. The guy has blown my mind. He is a threat. He is a threat. Like I said to you in the past, like everyone has commented on, his back was always the weakest part of him, but I feel like it may not be anymore. Based on this photo, the guy looks like he's brought up his back a lot. I don't know if it's the angle. I don't know if it's a good pump. I don't know what it is, but the guy looks like he's brought up his back. So if that's the case, what does this mean for Ryan Terry? Even though Terry is looking better and better every single week, Ali was almost thrown out of the mix when Brandon won China. I was about to say Shanghai for a second. When Brandon won China. But now looking at Ali being as lean and shredded as he is, with an improvement in the rear, does this mean that Ali is a sniff to take home that title in 2 weeks' time? I don't know. I don't know if based on this photo, the haters can sit here and say that Ali hasn't got a back anymore, because based on this photo, he does have a back. He has made improvements. Again, I'm not sure if it's the anabolic lighting that's beaming down on him from above. I don't know if it's the angle that he's posing on, but this is the best back I've seen on Ali in forever. So I don't know. Is he a contender to take Ryan's title off him? Let me know in the comments below, because I don't know what's going on with these men physique guys anymore, but I feel like that top 3, the top 5 keeps changing every single week. I feel like when an athlete starts to look better, someone else starts to look even better than him. And then when that person beats him, someone else is coming into the mix. I just don't know anymore, because things are really starting to heat up 2 weeks out from the O, and it's anyone's game. So yeah, let me know down below, do you think Ali is back in the mix to take that title in 2020? I was about to say 2026, in 2025. The pride of India is here. Manoj Patil doing his last training session before flying out to the US. This is a 3-week out update, so it's a little bit older, but the guy looks incredible. Unstoppable Sid has said, how is Manoj looking? Best physique ever till date, but from here body will change even more, and when you are standing under stage lights, you will feel proud to see Manoj performing on the Olympia stage. This much I promise. India's name will echo on the Olympia, and I could not agree more. This guy is a force to be reckoned with. India has a massive bodybuilding community. Can you only imagine if this is what India is sending to Vegas at this year's Olympia? Can you imagine what their physiques are going to look like in 5, 10, 15 years time? They are going to be out of this world. Now let's talk about Manoj. He looks phenomenal. His structure, the thickness in his arms, the width of his shoulders, the bubbliness and the fullness of his chest, the level of leanness and I was going to say shreddingness. Is shreddingness a word? Can someone let me know in the comments below if shreddingness is a word? Because if it's not, I need to somehow copyright that word. But how shredded those abs are, how deep those cuts are, this guy is ready to show those Americans who Manoj Patil is and show them what Indian bodybuilding, more specifically Indian men's physique, is all about. I can't wait to see him on stage, because with only 2 weeks to go, it's for a lot of people, they think 2 weeks is not a long time. In bodybuilding, it is everything. The amount of changes that can be made to someone's physique in 2 weeks is incredible. Just by depleting someone's carbs, pushing them a little bit harder, digging them a little bit harder as well, dialing them in. You saw with Jeremy Buendia earlier in this video how much of a difference he has made in just a couple of weeks' time. Think of what this guy can do in a couple of weeks' time. He is going to be a force to be reckoned with. He is going to put Indian bodybuilding, more specifically Indian men's physique, on the map. And India, you should be proud of this guy. Let's talk about this guy. He has been all over my social media over the last couple of weeks, and for very, very good reason. This is Alex Rogers. He has won back-to-back shows over the last 2 weeks. The first one being the Florida Pro, which earned him his qualification to this year's Mr. Olympia, but then backed it up the following week by winning the San Antonio Pro, getting that crucial pro win, getting those crucial 10 points, which will then contribute to the 2026 season. Now, what I love about Alex Rogers is he has the overall look of what men's physique is all about. From top to bottom, he's got the look, he's got the smile, he's got the face for men's physique, but even more so, he's got the broad shoulders, he's got the capped delts, he's got the thick arms, he's got the small waist, the tight core. The one thing that Alex is missing though is the rear. This is his weakest shot, but we need to remember that men's physique shows aren't just one on the rear shot. It is one with the overall look of the athlete. And I feel like Alex definitely has the overall look to be a top competitor in the coming years. All he really needs to do, like I said, is just work on that rear shot, and he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. But that being said, for you to win 2 back-to-back shows, you are a force to be reckoned with. Let's be real. Not everyone can win 2 shows in a season, let alone 2 shows in 2 weeks. Now, with that being said, I feel like Alex will have what it takes to be a top 10 athlete, a top 10 competitor at the Mr. Olympia. I'm not sure if it will be this year. It could potentially be this year, if anything, but I feel like in the coming years, he definitely has what it takes. He definitely can present a package that will threaten a lot of the top guys, but I feel like with Alex, it is only going to be a matter of time that he is going to be a name that is going to be spoken about with that top contention. Now, I can't make a video without putting the spotlight on Australia's newest men's physique IFBB pro, Ayrton Barrett. Now, the guy just competed over the weekend in Melbourne. I was fortunate enough to be at the show, and let me tell you, the second that this guy walked on stage, he blew everyone out of the water. You could tell he was pro worthy from the minute he stepped on that stage. Now, looking at his physique, this photo was taken a week or so prior to him winning the pro show, but you can tell this guy has an amazing physique. From top to bottom, look at that shoulder to waist ratio. He has a nice chest, big shoulders, but a tiny waist, and that's what makes this front shot so much more impressive. Not many people can nail the Superman pose. We know the best in the world, Ryan Terry, is a master of this pose, but this guy is up there with him, with how he handles himself, how he holds the pose. And another thing that I loved about Ayrton over the weekend was how flawless he made his posing. He did not lose sight, he did not lose hold of his abs throughout his whole posing routine, while in his comparison rounds as well. The guy has what it takes to be up there standing on the big stage with some of the best in the world. Now, one crazy little detail that he has is in regards to his chest. Now, one thing that I noticed was that cut, that striation in his upper chest. I haven't actually seen many pros with that. And to be honest with you, while watching him on stage, I thought it was a tattoo. Now, I needed to actually move close to the stage to get a closer look at that, but it was in fact one of the most detailed, one of the most craziest striations that I've ever seen on a chest. It was amazing to watch. Now, he also has the midsection. And we know how important that midsection is these days in the men's physique division. We look at Ryan Terry, we look at Ali Bilal, we look at Brandon Hendrickson. We know that that core is a main component when it comes down to the judging. It needs to be sharp, it needs to be crispy, it needs to be shredded, it needs to be detailed. And this guy has every one of those boxes ticked. Now, what I love about Ayrton is the fact that he is actually taken full advantage of that pro card and he's actually stepping on his first ever pro show stage in 6 weeks' time, competing at the New Zealand Pro. And I'm all about this. And I wish newly appointed pro athletes did this more often, because you're in shape, you're conditioned, you're shredded. Why not take full advantage of that and jump on a pro stage against some of the best in the world just to see where you stand up against those guys? Now, just by doing so, you'll find out what your weaknesses are, and therefore you're able to go into an off season and just go all in, full steam ahead on bettering yourself and bettering those weaknesses. So I commend Ayrton for doing that, and even more so, I want to commend him for the physique that he presented on stage, and I also look forward to seeing what this guy can do standing up against some of the heavy hitters in the division in the near future. So that's everything that's happened in the men's physique world over the last couple of days, and now that we're at the end of the video, I want to thank you for getting to this point. I truly do appreciate you. Now, I am on a mission. I'm on a challenge, and I want to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I need your help to do so. So if you've loved this video, if you've loved the videos that I've made in the past, and if you're a fan of the men's physique division, you want to be part of this community. And in order to do so, I need you to smash that subscribe button. That's how we're going to get this channel to grow. That's how we're going to get these videos out to more men's physique lovers around the globe. Also, make sure to smash the like button on this video. It helps the video grow, it pushes it into YouTube's algorithm, and again, it helps this channel grow, and it will help this channel grow to that 1,000 subscribers that I want by the end of 2025. So I'm gonna leave this one here. Thank you again for being part of this movement, part of this community, and I will see you guys in the next one.